Welcome to the wrong side of the tracks.
So why'd you drag me down to this place?
Well, after spending the morning at that wedding, celebrating, eating that fancy cake, and drinking that champagne, I figured it's time to show you fish sticks and beer.
I didn't see you turning down the champagne.
Hell, I like to experience everything in life.
Oh, well, good for you.
But you don't know the first thing about people who just drink champagne at weddings, so I figured it's time for you to learn.
Well, now, isn't that nice? But for your information, I know all sorts of people. From longshoremen to phone repairmen. I hate to rain on your parade, but I don't need this guided tour.
You think you're such a tough cookie, don't you?
You know, that chip on your shoulder is getting bigger and bigger. I'm surprised you can even walk.
Hey, if you don't want to face the fact that you don't know the first thing about people like this, just tell me and I'll take you back uptown where the streets are cleaner.
Why are you making such a big deal out of this, Jake? People are people.
Yeah, all people are created equal, but we all don't end up that way. Like I said, some people end up more equal than others.
Andy, what are you doing here?
Oh! Oh, you almost scared me out to death. I thought you doctors were supposed to be smart. Did you know not to sneak up on people like that?
Yeah, well, I guess people aren't as smart as we think they are or hope they are.
Come on, Dan. I was only kidding.
For sure. Just, you know, when you're caught red-handed, just try and joke your way out of it.
What are you talking about?
You know, Andy, I thought that I had gotten through to you. I obviously haven't because you're back here looking for drugs. Only this time, I am not letting you get away with it.
You want me to bring Gabrielle here to see you?
Yes. Now, don't worry about it. You can handle it. You're conquering your fears.
Yes.
You proved that when you went out to look for Gabrielle the first time.
I think it would be a horrible mistake.
She needs me. I owe it to her. Now, come on. Go out there and get her. Bring her back here to me, okay?
No. I never want to see Gabrielle Medina again, and I don't want you to either.
Here's what you do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Lily, you saved my life. You nursed me back to health, and you gave me lots of love and support. And that's the least I can do for Gabrielle.
What if she turns away from you? What if you frighten her?
You're really convinced that she's going to reject me, aren't you?
No, I don't know. I just don't want you to take that risk. Let her friends in Landview help her. Don't you sacrifice your life for her.
Lily, I don't have much of a life to sacrifice.
In time, Max, in time, you're going to have a wonderful life. I'm sure of that. Max, maybe some medical miracle will happen. Maybe Jared will come up with a procedure that will repair the scars on your face.
Hey, Lily, remember this? This is his best, okay?
For now. But don't give up. Max, if Gabrielle rejects you again, you'll give up completely, and I don't want that to happen.
Lily, I'm afraid there's something you didn't get here. And I guess it's my fault, so I'm going to explain something to you.
Give me a break. I'm not looking for drugs.
Andy, I never expected you to admit it.
Admit what? I retwisted my ankle at Max's place. It hurt so much I thought maybe I broke a bone or something. I just came to the hospital to get it x-rayed.
Where's the order?
What order?
The one from the doctor in ER.
Well, I didn't go through an ER. I just asked someone where x-ray was, and they pointed me down this corridor, and now all of a sudden you're jumping on my back like I committed a crime or something.
Andy, why didn't you go to ER?
Because I didn't want to spend the money, all right? I thought that if they, x-rayed my ankle and it wasn't broken, that why pay a doctor to tell me to put ice on it?
Andy, that is not the way things work.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know how things work. This is the first time in my hospital and I'm not visiting someone.
All right, look, just calm down.
No,
right?
no, you expect me to calm down when every time I turn around you're accusing me of stealing drugs? I told you the truth at the benefit last night. Come on, I thought you believed me. Well, that's my fault, you know, for trusting anybody. What? Call the cops, all right? Or just let me go.
Andy, look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, save it, okay?
Andy, I made a mistake. I want to apologize. Look, I feel terrible about
Yeah,
this.
well, not as terrible
Andy,
as I
please,
feel.
Andy, just please sit down. Just rest your ankle. Let me take a look at it. If it needs an X-ray, I'll order one. And there'll be no charge for my services.
Well, Dan, maybe I don't want your services. Maybe I'd rather pay someone.
Andy, look, do you wanna hit me again like you did when we first met? Please, I deserve it. I'm wrong, and I admit it. I just want to make up. Okay?
Yeah, until the next time you accuse me of stealing drugs.
Look, there won't be a next time. I promise you. I trust you, and I believe in you. Okay? Can we just start over as friends, please?
Okay. My ankle's too sore to argue anyway.
Well, that is not the answer I was looking for, but
Oh.
I'll accept it. All right, come on, sit down. Take a seat. Now, I thought you told me that you were going to give me a call if you had problems with your ankle.
Well, you know, I thought about it. Then I thought maybe you'd be too busy. And besides, you know, then my dealers came in and asked me to fill up their orders. And what could I do?
You really know how to hurt a guy, don't you?
Yeah, well, all right. I think I got it out of my system. Will you be my friend?
Sure, you bet. Why not?
Well, then get to work, friend. Don't just sit there smiling.
Well, like I told you, there is no charge for friends.
Thanks.
Come on, buddy. Come on. You win some, and you lose some. Come on, I'll take you back to the land fair before you pass out on me.
What? Do you really think I've been frightened by all of this?
Oh, you haven't?
No. Me? Hey, boys, how's it going? Yeah. Well, this is definitely Ruby's kind of place.
You know somebody that comes here?
Oh, you don't watch Fraternity Row, do you?
Well, I've seen it a couple times, but I didn't take you here to talk about your TV show.
Yes, well, on my show, I play a set of twins, Roxanne and Ruby. Roxanne was brought up rich, Ruby was brought up poor, and I'm telling you, this is definitely Ruby's kind of place.
Well, this isn't a TV studio, Megan.
Hey, don't worry about it, honey. I'm telling you, I have been in worse joints than this. In fact, I was once slapped into the slammer, but you know, it was totally a misunderstanding, boys. Yes, I was in and out of there in a flash, but nonetheless, it was definitely difficult. You are cute, man. What are you doing? Hey, oh, whoa, boys, hey. If they start getting rough with you, I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Everything is a game to you, isn't it? These guys, they don't take off their old clothes when they go home at night and put on fancy threads and go home to houses with butlers. You understand that?
Yes, I understand that. I know that. They can't pay their bills. They can't communicate with their wives. They can't give their children the future they want them to have. I'm telling you, though, that doesn't give them a monopoly on problems.
Oh, yeah?
Every house has its troubles.
When was the last time you had to skip a few meals to pay your electricity bill?
When I was in New York, trying to break into this business, there was a time between jobs when I had $1 a day for meals. Hot dogs were 50 cents, so that's what I had twice a day. Hot dogs. Thank God I got a waitressing job so I could get something nourishing into my stomach.
How come you didn't call your old man and ask him to send you a check?
Because I wanted to make it on my own.
How long did you have to suffer? I mean, how much hell did you have to put up with before you made it to the big time?
It took about 2 years, with a few mistakes, even more regrets.
Megan Gordon made some mistakes?
Hey, I never said I was perfect.
So what
Close to it.
What kind of mistakes did you make? What kind of regrets do you have now?
Oh, well, the kind that have made me such a tough cookie. Excuse me. If you've got money on this game, you might as well pay up now, because I'm telling you right now, you're not going to make that shot that way. If I were you, I would do the combination shot. 1 in the side pocket, 5 in the corner.
Yeah, I think I'll do just that. Okay, 1 inside, 5 in the corner, combination. Thanks.
My pleasure.
Of course, Land Fair has a billiard room with the best felt and the best
Yes, they
sticks.
do. So what?
So, just because you know how to play pool doesn't mean you understand these people.
No one around here has been hostile to me. No one has tried to kick me out. In fact, a few of the guys have even smiled at me.
Of course they smiled at you. You're the best-looking babe in here.
No, it's because they don't have the same hang-ups as you do. That's why they smiled. They're willing to accept me just like my parents were willing to accept you.
In your dreams, baby.
You know what your problem is? You can't stand the fact that I proved you wrong. You just can't stand it, can you?
Are you through with this Miss Tough routine?
No, I'm not. I'm thirsty. Excuse me, can I get 2 beers?
What, no martinis, no champagne?
No, I like beer. You won't be offended, will you, if I pick up the first round?
No. You know, I can't figure you out. Who are you? You know, I'm not talking about the Megan Gordon that walks around and thinks there's a camera following her all over the place.
What, you think I'm a phony?
No, I don't know what to think about you.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I've never looked down on anyone who's had less than I have. I'm telling you, when I first started out at the very beginning, I had a lot less than a lot of people.
Right, that's right. You ate hot dogs for a week.
What do you want me to do? You want me to stop combing my hair? You want me to... Here you go. Thank you. You want me to stop painting my fingernails? You want me to start dressing like all of these people? Would that make you happy? Or maybe you'd like me to just give up all my money and move into some boarding house.
And take your satin sheets.
Why does it annoy you so much that I can afford fancy sheets? I work hard for my money. I happen to believe in the American dream.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, but there's only one problem with it. Works for some people and not for others. That's not my fault, Jake. So don't take your lack of success out on me and my mother.
I want to know who the real Megan Gordon is. Or you just always hide behind that makeup and those smart remarks and... Do you ever show it to anybody? Does anybody get to see the real Megan Gordon, or are you just too scared that someone's going to get close to you?
You know a lot more about me than I know about you. If you ask me, I think it's about time that you showed me the real Jake Webb. You've got a great touch.
Thanks.
Is it broken?
No, well, you've re-injured the lateral ligament.
Plain English, please.
That just means you sprained your ankle. You can, get a second opinion from another doctor if you'd like.
Oh, your doctors have ratings like municipal bonds, or what?
What do you know about municipal bonds?
Enough. Why do you look so surprised?
Well, I just didn't expect you to be the financial whiz type.
Oh, I didn't say I was a whiz. I mean, it's just an interest of mine.
Oh,
What'd you think? All us girls from Arizona only interested in livestock?
Well, I only know one other girl from Arizona, so I'm not an expert. But us doctors, no, we don't have a rating system.
Oh. Well, maybe I should rate you now. Let's see. All things considered, nice touch, nice bedside manners.
Yeah.
I'd say an A+ for Dr. Dan.
Well, why, thank you. I am flattered.
So what do I do now? Ice and elevation?
Exactly. And I am going to wrap your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to get on a pair of crutches, and you are going to keep the weight off this ankle for 24 hours.
Dan, hello, I have a bar to run.
Look, Annie, you have an ankle to take care of. Now, you are going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to look at that ankle, and you are going to start Whirlpool treatments.
Oh, no. That sounds like a lot of money, which I don't.
No, it's very inexpensive. I'm sure your insurance can cover it.
Well, Max and I kind of, dragged our feet on the insurance thing, so I'm in one of those 30-day limbos.
No problem. You can come to the Hospital Health Club as my guest, and you can use the hot tub.
Oh. Are you saying that this isn't an all-males kind of club?
No, it's co-ed.
Oh, I know.
It's the Hospital Health Club.
I can be your guest.
I have been
What?
looking all over the place for you.
Brenda, what's the matter?
It's emergency drill meeting today. Don't you remember? You're my partner. I can't do anything without you.
Brenda, look, I'll meet you downstairs.
No. We have to go right now, Dan. Come on, please.
Right, Annie, I'm sorry. Wait right here, okay?
Gabrielle and I have no future.
Then let her go, Max.
I can't yet, don't you see? I thought by now she would overcome her grief. But after seeing her at the cemetery and hearing her conversation with Father Tony, I realize she's on the verge of self-destruction. And I can't let her do that. All her goodness is overshadowed by bitterness and anger. And they're the driving forces of her.
Then why not let the priest take care of her? You said he cares for her.
Yeah, he does, but...
Then don't you think he could reach her eventually?
If it were possible, he would have done that by now, don't you think? I'm afraid I'm the only person who can reach her.
I don't believe that, because you've tried that before. When you finally admitted your love for her.
Well, I gotta try again. I can't sit back and let the dark side of her win. Now, I just gotta find a way to get through to her.
How can you convince her to change without talking to her, without revealing yourself to her? Once Gabrielle sees me...
She won't see me. She can't even know that I'm alive.
Then how are you going to communicate with her?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to figure something out. But just bring her here, will you, please? Will you do that for me?
Where do I find her?
Well, she's more than likely running around, collecting funds for Outlook House. She lives on Waterside Inn. That's on Main Street. She'll probably be there tonight.
You want me to go see her tonight?
No, I'm sorry. I forgot, okay? I forgot. I know you hate to go out at night. I got a better idea. The priest, Father Valone, he has an office at Sacred Heart Church. He helps raise funds for the Outlook House, too, so she'll probably be there now.
Sacred Heart Church on Oak Street.
Yeah. Lily, I really appreciate your help. And I know it's a lot of me for me to ask of you, so...
It's okay.
Listen, if it's too much, just forget about it, okay?
No. It scares me to death, but I'll do it. I'll get Gabriella here somehow, without telling her that you're here.
Hey. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good luck, okay?
You better have a plan when I get back here.
What you see is what you get.
Oh, bull, Jake. You said that this was your territory.
It is.
Well, yeah, then why hasn't anyone come up and said, hey, Jake, how's it going? Why is it that not one person in this joint recognizes you?
Simple. Most of my buddies don't get off work until 5 o'clock. So if you want to hang around all afternoon, I'll be more than willing to make the introductions.
So why don't you introduce me to your family? What's wrong? I mean, do they hate rich people, too? Well, then, of course they do. What a silly question, right? I mean, that's where you got your chip off your shoulder.
No, I got that chip from the way that people treated them.
Well, I'd like to meet them. I mean, I know that you have a sister. What about your mother and father? Are they around here?
They're both dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So am I.
So what about your sister? Does she live in Lambview?
Nope.
Well, where is she?
Philadelphia last time I heard.
And what are you doing here?
Just trying to make a living.
Working for the phone company?
That's right.
Uh-huh.
What?
You're the one I can't figure out. Pop out of nowhere, give answers for everything. It seems to me that you're the one that's hiding something. I think you're the one that's playing games, Jake.
You know my life history, right? What do you want to see, a birth certificate?
No, I want to know what's underneath that tough guy, working class image you just polished up so well. Huh?
Well, there is one thing that I've kept a secret from you.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I love to dance.
You dance.
You do know how to dance, don't you?
Now, wait a minute.
Hmm?
That is not the kind of answer I was looking for, and you know it.
You've heard the saying, a picture is worth 1,000,000 words?
It's 1,000 words.
1,000, 1,000,000. If you listen real close, maybe get 1,000 words in the real Jake Webb.
Brenda, if you're in such a hurry, why don't we take the stairs?
It'll be here. And if you'd been on 4C where you told me you would be, I wouldn't have had to run over to the hospital looking for you, Dan.
And come on, it's not like you haven't learned how to page me yet.
You want another partner? That's fine. When this emergency drill's over, I'll go to Rivers and I'll ask her to set us up with somebody else, okay?
Brenda, why is this drill so important to you? You know, you should be lounging by the pool with Michael right now.
Well, Dan, if you haven't noticed, it is freezing outside.
Or maybe you should be snuggling by the fire, watching Michael clip his coupons or dancing cheek to cheek.
I'm staying at Grandview until my cottage is fixed, right? And I don't sit around the fire with Michael.
Oh, I'm sure he can work it into your schedule. Come on, let's take the stairs. Come on.
Why, you in a big hurry to get back to your friend?
You're talking about Andy?
Mm-hmm.
I was just treating her ankle, that's all.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Well, she just hurts her lateral ligament, that's all.
Come on, before we're late. Come on!
You're jealous of Andy, aren't you?
Please, I am not jealous of anybody. I can't believe your ego.
No, you can't believe I've got your number. Because I do, don't I?
Just push the lobby button, Dan.
Brenda, Andy and I are just friends.
That's fine. I mean, your relationship with Andy is your business. I don't care about it, all right?
Yes, you do care. You care a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why am I supposed to care, huh?
Well, you know, I can think of about a dozen song titles that could answer that question.
Just let me set something straight here. I'm not the jealous type, and if I was the jealous type, Andy would be the last person that I would feel threatened by, okay?
Why? She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
She's smart.
Great. That's great. I'm glad that you're together. If she makes you happy, then I'm happy, Dan.
Why are you gritting your teeth as you say that?
You know, I think you're the kind of guy that when you feel a certain way, you think that everybody else in the world should feel the same way. So if you smile, you think that they ought to smile. When you're jealous, you think that everybody else ought to be jealous.
You're saying I'm jealous?
Yeah. Michael Grant.
You're saying I'm jealous of that slime. You know, I don't like him. I don't trust him. I don't want him to be on this planet. But jealous of him, no. That I am not.
Just push the lobby button, Dan.
Well, I guess I should because you're running out of excuses.
When we finish this drill today, I am definitely going to find myself another partner.
Yes, and you are definitely...
Hallelujah! This ordeal is over. Excuse me. What's the deal with the doors?
The elevator must have stopped between floors.
What?
The emergency drill probably started already. Somebody probably accidentally turned on the switch.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Maybe this is meant to be.
Dan, this is like a bad dream.
Brenda, first rule of an emergency is not to panic. So why don't we just relax and enjoy ourselves?
I am so glad you stopped by.
It's no problem. I often come this way on my way home from the hospital.
What's this?
Check for Outlook House from 2 women who do counseling with me. They couldn't get to the party, and they promised Gabrielle a contribution.
Well, this is wonderful. I'll give them a call in the morning and thank them. I would just like to thank you and your husband for your generous contribution.
How did it go?
Well, we made twice as much as I thought.
But that is wonderful news. I want to tell you, Gabrielle has turned out to be a terrific and imaginative fundraiser. Everybody that I've talked to is simply thrilled. They think she's done a fabulous job.
Oh, they're right. They're right. I mean, couldn't have got this off the ground. Without Gabrielle's raising the money, this wouldn't have been a reality.
Father, she needs all the praise that she can get.
You know, a month ago, I wouldn't have given good odds that she'd make any effort to put her life back together.
Father,
Did she tell you what happened with she and Asa when she asked him for a contribution?
Yeah, she told me that they've had some problems over the years.
You know, he behaved very badly. And quite frankly, I was worried that she was going to turn her back on this whole thing altogether and waste her talents. But instead, she obviously used their misunderstanding as an incentive to success beyond anyone's expectations.
Well, she's a changed woman, that's for sure.
Yes. And it's great. I mean, she has proved to herself and to Asa as well that she can turn her life around. And I hope that she goes on working in charity. Father, this town needs a fundraiser with her talent and her drive.
No, I just hope she doesn't burn herself out by doing all this work herself. You and Gabrielle, you became pretty good friends, didn't you?
Well, I know her a little bit better than I did before. I cared a great deal for Max, and when he died, I guess I reached out to help her without even thinking.
And she appreciated your kindness.
I'm glad. Because you know, Father, I'm one of the people who believes that she's changed and that she needs all the encouragement that she can get for whatever she does.
Do you think you could find a way to give her a hand without taking her out of the spotlight?
Of course. But, Father, are you worrying about her working too hard, or do you have more serious concerns?
You getting the answers you wanted?
No.
Well, you seem relaxed, as if you're enjoying yourself.
The only thing that I have learned, Jake, is that you like to dance. I was hoping for a little more.
I thought I was giving you enough.
Now, just wait a minute. Don't overestimate your talents.
That's never been a problem with me. My daddy used to tell me, know your strengths, son, and make the most of them.
Well, I think our beers are getting warm.
Forget about it. I'll buy us another round.
No, that's okay. I think I should go back uptown.
What is it? Don't I dance as well as your King Raymond?
What do you know about me and Raymond? How do you know about Raymond? When you were fixing my phone, did you go through my things?
No, that's something one of your rich playboy buddies would probably do, because us working guys just kind of stick to our own business.
Oh, yeah, every time you get defensive, you start attacking the rich.
Get with it, Megan. It was all over the papers. The coup attempt, the phony wedding, you almost getting killed. Didn't this guy have enough sense to ask you to dance?
Yes, we danced several times.
Something go on over there that didn't make the papers here?
Look, thanks for the dance, but I've got to go.
What? What did I do wrong? What did I say wrong?
Look, I'm really through playing 20 questions with you, Jake.
We didn't even get to 10 yet.
Well, I'm really not interested in finding out more about you.
Why don't I believe that?
Because your little ego won't allow you to, but believe me, it's true. I've wasted enough time trying to get a vote for Vicky. For all I know, you're not even registered.
That was one of the first things I did when I came to this town.
Well, good for you. And if you want to waste your vote on Herb Callison, then be my guest.
I don't think you came down here just to get my vote, did you, Megan?
Oh, I certainly didn't come down just to dance with you.
What's wrong? Your little tough cookie is starting to crumble. What are you scared of?
I think your imagination is working overtime. I hate to shatter your fragile ego, but I've got better things to do.
You have shattered my ego. But I'm still a gentleman. I'm gonna take you home.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna take a cab.
You know, at times, which is most of the time these days, Gabrielle just drives herself with this intensity that is just not good for her.
Well, maybe she's trying to avoid her pain. I mean, if she works herself into a frazzle, then she doesn't have any energy left to think about Max.
No, I understand that is a typical reaction to her grief.
Father, you're thinking about something else, aren't you? Look, I don't know how I can help you. I don't want you to break any confidences, but I can't help you unless you confide in me of why you're so afraid for her.
Okay. I am afraid that this intense drive will push her too far. That she'll make a choice that she will regret for the rest of her life. You know, she is waging this war within herself, and I am not so sure anymore that the right side is winning.
You don't have to explain anymore. Look, Father, I've been there myself. I mean, I was starting on a new life. I lost my husband suddenly. His family turned against me, accused me of all sorts of things that I was innocent of. And I want to tell you, I was so bitter and so angry. I said, why try to do good? What difference does it make?
But you didn't give in to this bitterness.
Oh, yes, I did. I did. But you see, I didn't have somebody that cared about me. Somebody that would give me love and encouragement and send me in the right direction.
Okay, but somehow you found your way.
Yes, after a terrible struggle. And I think that that's what you're thinking that Gabrielle's going through right now. She's at the very same crossroads, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
And she's not even aware of it, is she?
No.
And Father, I want you to tell me the truth on this. But her confrontation with Asa really fueled the fire, didn't it?
I think I've told you too much already.
No, really. Please, it's all right. Gabrielle has been involved with the Buchanans ever since she came to Landview, and I already know a lot about her. You see, Father, I think that Max was the key to her salvation.
Yeah.
And maybe, just possibly, you and I, together, can find another key.
This is what I'm hoping.
You know, I also want to say, if I'd had somebody like you in my corner, my struggle would have ended a lot sooner than it did.
Thanks for the vote of confidence and your help.
I'll talk to you real soon.
It's hot in here.
When you remember the truth games we played as a kid,
Oh, boy, I think the lack of
I think we
oxygen
should
is
play a
here
game
is
of our own.
really getting to your mind, Ian.
Brenda, why do you keep avoiding me? Why do you keep pulling away from me?
Well, Larry's one reason. I told you.
Brenda, I told you, you've got to stop feeling guilty about hurting him.
Don't do this, Dan.
Brenda, why do we glow when we see each other? Why do we want the music to keep playing when we dance? Why do we think of each other every time we're apart? You do think of me, don't you?
Yeah, I sit around and I think about how wrong we are for each other. That's what I think.
Yes, and then when you can't think of any reasons why it's wrong, all you can think about is putting your arms around me and kissing me.
Don't do this to her. Don't do it, Dan.
Brenda, admit it. Admit it to yourself and admit it to me.
I am really not ready to get involved or commit.
Where have you been? Why haven't you called me?
What's with the ice?
I twisted my ankle. What's with you?
Nothing a few drinks won't fix.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that you were having lady troubles. You know, that's the way Max used to look when he was having problems with his women.
What exactly went on between Megan and him?
Simple. Max loved Gabrielle. End of story.
That's it? Thanks for filling me in on the details.
Look, what is going on? Are you in trouble again?
No.
Well, what is wrong?
My whole damn life, that's what's wrong, Andy. It's a big mess.
Well, I hate to hit a guy when he's down, but you asked for some of it.
I know, you're right, but I didn't ask for this.
Why don't you tell me... Why don't you tell me what's going on? Maybe I can help.
You can't help.
Well, why don't you try? Maybe if you opened up to me.
Just forget about it, would you?
Hey, look, I am not a kid anymore, all right? Maybe I can help. Maybe I can understand.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. You've got everything going for you. You're young. You're pretty. You're smart. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was smart enough to help Max with some of his problems. Maybe I can help you, too.
Forget it. Just take care of your ankle and leave me alone, all right?
Are you hungry?
No.
Why don't you just leave?
All right. I'll just go down the street and I'll hit another bar.
No, I mean leave town.
What are you talking about? Last week you were asking me to stay.
Yeah, well, I would really love you to stay, but not if you're going to be miserable. I mean, you haven't had one happy moment since you've come to Landview.
I've had a few.
Well, I must have missed them. How can you be happy when you can't be yourself? I mean, you can't even say that you're my brother. And then all that money that you borrowed from people, that fell through, so now you have to do another job, which is probably more dangerous. Why don't you just get out? Look, I'll borrow some money. Maybe I'll ask Renee for some money.
Andy, I wish it was that simple. But it's not. I can't leave, Andy. I'm trapped, and I don't know if I can get out of this.
Dad,
Hi,
I'm so
sweetheart.
glad you could come by.
You know, Carrie tried to reach you before she left.
Has she gone?
Yeah, she had to go back to London.
Oh, I was hoping to spend some more time with her.
Well, where did you disappear to after the wedding?
I had some things to do. So how did everything go after I left?
Oh, well, if you're asking if Clint and I got into a brawl, no, we didn't. We managed to maintain our dignity. Something that doesn't come easily to Clint, but he made an effort for Sarah. And, of course, he's gotten what he wants, so...
Of course he got what he wants. I mean, you just handed him Vicky without even a fight.
No, believe me, I did fight, but I realized it was a losing battle from the beginning. So once I admitted that to myself, it was over.
I don't understand this. I don't like it.
Look, it's finished. There's no point in talking about it anymore.
Dad, you know how much I love you.
Of course I do.
So will you understand if I continue to work on Vicky's campaign?
Oh, sweetheart, I don't want you to abandon Victoria. I mean, just because I've chosen to break it off, I don't expect you and Sarah to quit, too.
I just don't want you to think that I'm taking sides against you.
Listen, you don't owe me any explanation. I'm sure whatever you choose will be fine with me.
I just want to spend as much of my free time away from Fraternity Row working at the campaign headquarters.
Well, aren't you doing that?
Yeah, but I'd like to do more of it.
I guess you want to block the pain of having to leave Prince Raymond.
That's part of it, yeah.
Losing Max was part of it, too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anything else? You know, sweetheart, you're gonna find the right man. One who will love you as much as you love him. Just don't shut down your feelings. Don't be afraid to open your heart. And don't ever be afraid of love.
Come on in, it's open. Just put it on the desk. No, I'm sorry. Wait a second, come back here. Come in here. I thought you were the delivery boy with my lunch. Oh, well, what can I do for you?
Are you Father Vallone?
In the flesh. How can I help you?
Oh, I was hoping to find Gabrielle Medina here.
Oh, I'm sorry. She'll be here this afternoon, but I'm not sure what time.
Do you know where I could find her?
No, I don't. But if you'd like to make a contribution to Outlook House, I'd be happy to take it. Oh, okay. If you give me your name and number, I'll have her call you back.
No. I'll come back another time. What would be a good time?
Well, tomorrow morning at about 10, we're going to look at some properties for Outlook House. She should be here shortly before that.
I see. Well, the reason I wanted to talk to her... I have a house that would be perfect for the Outlook project.
You're not that lady from the real estate office that keeps calling here, are you?
No, it's my house.
It's your house. Is it in town?
No, well, it's on the outskirts of Landview. It sits on a hill, 32 Hillcrest Road. It's overlooking the cemetery.
Oh, this is the big Victorian house?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I know that place.
Well, do you think Miss Medina would be interested in talking to me about it?
Oh, I'm sure she would, so, why don't I get your name and number, and I will have her give you a call.
You know, I'm going to be at the house all day, and there's no phone, so if you could have her drive up there later this afternoon...
No, I can't promise she'll be here this afternoon.
I have to speak to her as soon as possible. I'm leaving town. I live out of town.
Okay, I'll, try to track her down.
Great.
Miss...
Great, thank you very much.
Oh, Brittany, you can't deny what you feel for me any longer. It's too late. Yes, we can. Brenda, all I can do is think of you. I can't think of anything else. This is meant to be.
Dan, we're in an elevator.
I know.
Tomorrow, it's Tooth or Consequences for Balky on his much-feared visit to the dentist on Perfect Strangers. Then Coach Lubbock uses a secret weapon to keep up team morale on Just the 10 of Us. And after, Barbara Walters with Adnan Khashoggi, the Iran-Contra middleman, now charged with helping the Marcuses hide millions on 2020. Scorpio must accompany Anna on an emotional journey. Can Catherine let him go? Stay tuned for General Hospital, following an ABC News brief next.